So next conditional statement, multi-conditional statement. So once again recap previous discussion. First we studied about if only style conditional statement. What is if only? If test the condition, condition true, then action. If condition failed, there is no action. Then second conditional statement we discussed, if else part. What is the if else? If test the condition, condition true, it will work. Control will take you the true block. If condition is failed, control will take you else part. So else is false block operation. Okay. So here the code will test either true or false. It will not 100% code coverage, but the entire block will be single conditional, that is single code block structure. Another one more way, elif, multi-conditional statement, elif, it's else if. See the syntax, else if style syntax, multi-conditional, followed by one with another. It means first we will test the condition 1. Condition 1 is true, control will take you true section. Okay, and condition 1 is failed, control will take you elif condition, elif statement. Elif is a keyword, same rule. After if there is a space between test operator and if, same rule here also. After else if there is a space, then open, there is a test operator, space, again condition, there is a space, then close the test operator. Okay, so always there is a space between operand and operator in script expressions. Then must be new line, same rule. Elif is dependent on the first condition but not nested. It's all in the outer block only. First condition success, then the block will run, then terminate from the conditional. It won't test it either true or false. Whenever first condition gets failed, control will go to elif, next level of testing. Second condition failed, control will take you third condition. If second condition is true, the block will run, then terminate. It won't go to the third condition. Third condition failed, it will go to fourth condition. Like this we can create n number of condition statement. There is no limit. We can create n number. All are multi-conditional block, one followed by another. Last class we studied dependent, that is nested inside another. These are the outer block condition. If given all the conditions are failed, then finally you can, control will take you false block operation. Okay, so in shell scripting we can write conditional statement all this way using if statement. Same we can write even for nested or nested also same style. So based on this conditional statement, I'll take you an example script. For example, I'll take OS is a variable, uname is a command, uname is a system command. That is working OS is Unix or Linux. You can take first condition $OS variable equal to, if it is Linux, then test the condition, control will take you inside. We can print, so you can say my working version is working Linux version, working kernel Linux version is some command. So command with command I return this practic. If first condition failed, elif, if it is not OS is not Linux, we can test another condition. Suppose if it is a Sun OS, then you can take different action. So it depends on your working operating system. Just to display what are the file systems are mounted. Some action. Elif, working OS is not, it's not Sun OS, not Linux. Suppose if you check AX, then followed by you can check some other process, list of process list details. If all the conditions are failed, okay, I just ignore the colon, not colon, it's not a syntax. So you can say it's invalid OS or invalid operating system. Close the condition. Okay. So you one followed by another, colon is not required. Okay. Now you can give execute permission to the file chmod to assign execute permission to this T1 script. If I run this, depends on our operating system. So uname is a command, my working kernel name is Linux. Say this first condition is matched, this block it's running, uname minus r, it's a command output. It's a show you what is working version. Working Linux version is 3.0 something. So first condition true means control will execute only this part, it won't go to the remaining part. It won't test it. Suppose working OS is not Linux, then it will test second level condition. So here I initialized command output to local variable, then I'm replacing variable, I'm comparing with using relational operator, comparing with my value. Okay, this is a dependent, one followed by another, but not nested. Nested way of conditional statement is one dependent with another one. If working OS is Linux, you can take same previous example, uname command. I'll take first condition, $OS, just I'll change the order, $OS, I'll take Sun OS. Okay, but it is not so in my machine it's a Linux machine, so it's not Sun OS. First condition failed. Assume that if it is first condition is Sun OS, then it will create one prompt message. It will create your prompt message, enter your IP variable, then it will check with the ping command to count number of your report, some task, redirect it to report.log file, some action, elif. If it is not Sun OS, second one, if it is Linux, different action. Here one more action, test your login name. So I'll create one variable, I initialized kuamai. Now see this line, here one more step condition, nested. So this is dependent, $name equivalent to some name, I'll take student. If it is success, then you can take some action. Like for example, you can print login ID followed by some variable, use login ID. If it is not student, again nested condition. So this is dependent. If root user, then some action, you can print list of process details. If it is not to user, then control will take you, it's invalid user or not a root user, not something. Close the condition, elif. So next action, working OS is AX, then next action. Now I can take some list of mounted file system, some operation, close the condition, else part is optional. Now see this example, same previous one, and here I used nested one more step condition. The previous one is working OS is Linux or Unix, whatever. So in this case, in my system, working OS is Linux, so the first condition failed, control will go to second condition. Second condition is success, then control will take you inside this operation. Inside this operation, again one more multi-testing. It depends on my login name, there are some set of operation. If working OS is not Linux, control will go to next. But here I didn't write else part is optional. If you're not writing else part means all the condition failed, then it won't display any result. So these are the dependent based action, multi-conditional statement. So now this case, how to execute this statement. So here working kernel is, see this result, working kernel Linux, so Linux based action, and the username is root, not student. So control will take you this part, list of ps and -f command, it's working. If you compare with all the previous discussion, if only, true only action, if true then action. Inside if you can write multiple nested condition, multiple if else and if. if else true or false action. And elif multi-conditional statement, one followed by another. The term one followed by another means after first condition will test, condition true, this action will print. Then it won't test it remaining part. First condition failed, then control will go to second. Second condition failed, control will take you third. Like this, one outer structure. Multi-conditional code block structure. Just tell me this example result. Say for example, if followed by test operation, the string AB equivalent to AB, uppercase character. Okay, this is condition 1. So in this case, I'll write echo followed by true block 1. Elif next condition 505 greater than 500 and some value 120 less than 450, some integer comparison, logical AND operator, then second testing, echo followed by true block 2. Okay, third condition elif followed by some other comparisons, ABC not equivalent to followed by uppercase ABC. So in this case all the conditions are true. What will be the result? Echo followed by true block, I'll write next line, echo followed by true block 3. Then else part I can write it's a false block and close the condition. So this case 505 greater than 500 and 120 less than 450. See this one, 505 greater than 500 and operator, logical AND, 120 less than 450. If this test is done, and what is the status? Operation success. ABC not equal to ABC, that is also true. Not equal to, this is also. So this case all the conditions are true, but what is the flow? Execution flow. Cell will test the first condition. If it is true, this block will work, then it won't go to the remaining part. So the result will be first conditional statement only. First conditional statement. So if a T3 block execution is only the true block. Second condition also true. It won't evaluate it. Because first condition, that's this one. Second condition also true. Third condition also true. Suppose first condition failed, control will take you second condition. Second condition failed, will take you third condition. For example, AB. Suppose I'll put one more character. This is not matched. First condition. Now what will be the result now? See the flow. Cell will test this first condition. Condition true, this action will take. Now condition is false, then control will go to elif. It will test this condition. Here it is true, so true block 2 will work. It won't go to third. If second condition also failed, assume that second condition, here I will put something 405 greater than, first condition failed, second condition true means AND operator return will be false. So second condition false, first the flow will go to first testing. First condition false, second condition also false, then third condition. Third condition false will take you the else part. So this is the elif condition execution flow. Multi-conditional statement, one followed by another. Okay, so if you want to write any nested logic, it's completely independent. It depends on our input requirement. We can write inside if else. Inside if else we can write multiple elif, or inside multiple elif you can write if only. This all depends on our requirement thing. So the way of writing if conditional statement in shell script, if only, if else, if elif, there are 3 ways we can write. Okay, and syntax is important. There is a space between elif and There is a space between test operator and expression. There is a space between operand and operator. Okay, then must be always new line. If you want to continue, put semicolon. Okay, so these are this if conditional statement, conditional statement. Next class we'll discuss about case statement, how to use case statement for conditional testing and pattern testing. Okay, thank you.